Jeff Black making his way to the ring here today, and we've got quite a contest ahead of us there. Jeff Black is going to be teaming with a mystery partner, it would seem, to go up against the opposition of Zyla Berry and Sabrina, the Blood Countess, in the form of a newly formed tag team, Blood Sugar.
Well, indeed, and you know what? I mean, I have to say with Jeff Black, he is a well-seasoned veteran. He is, again, he's caused a stir here in Courage Pro Wrestling since arriving during our revival after the pandemic, and you know what? He knows how to unleash pure devastation. That's the only mode he knows. I mean, yeah, look at him now. He's dancing around for sure, but when that bell rings, he does not care who is standing across from him, man or woman.
No, and I am rather surprised that his partner, Lenny Lilac, isn't with him today.
I was gonna say, hey, where's his partner? Here we go, Blood Sugar.
Fantastic to see these ladies today coming out in full support of the LGBTQ community during Pride. Just happened recently, but you know what? Once again, it never really stops. The Pride never really stops, and they are here to show their support as well as pick up a victory here today against their opposition. But the question still stands. Who's going to be Jeff Black's partner?
Okay, Zyla Berry has pulled a huge upset on Jeff Black in the past here at our Next Generation Showcase.
It was her debut match, which you and I were here for, actually. She picked up the win over Jeff Black. It was using her finisher, the Candy Crush, the modified octopus stretch, which I gotta tell you, probably looks as painful as it feels. Although I never want to be on the opposing side of Zyla Berry to find out.
Oh, the Candy Crusher herself. She's sweet. Oh, yes, she is. But you know what? Again, that bell rings, she's all business. And Sabrina.
Oh. Sweet. My mystery partner. Oh, she's here. Oh no. My mystery partner, I dug deep. I went for blood, Zyla Berry. I got your blood.
Oh.
I got the baddest woman on the planet. No. She ain't got nothing on this one.
Better than that?
Bad Nana! Get her in here!
What is this?
Bad Nana?
Get back! Hey, get back!
Wait, what is this?
I'll tell you what it is. It's a golden experience coming in to take the victory today.
I mean, well, she needs help getting in the ring. I mean, she's got her knee pads on. She's prepared, clearly, but...
Well, she made it in.
Zyla Berry, I give you your grandmother.
What?
Insanity. No way.
Zyla's grandmother.
That is true. Her last match, she did not pick up the victory as opposed to her debut one. Well, that's...
Well, again...
I can't help that. The ref should have taken him off me. You need God in your life.
Oh, well, okay, now, come on.
Holy smokes.
Now, Zyla's... What?
And that cane shot to the...
Did she just spank? Oh, my...
Oh, no. What is this now?
Well, it all depends.
All right, that was sharp, though. That was good.
I mean, Jeff Black really digging deep here, playing some major mind games. And Jeff Black's always been good at playing that psychological game. I never know he can go this far.
Absolutely, but you know what? Experience tells an entire tale, and that is what they plan to do here at A Matter of Pride. And as obscure as this decision may be, Jeff Black does have a certain genius, a technical prowess when it comes to getting in the minds of his opponent.
Oh. Well, again, these two, again, no love lost here. As our current reigning Courage Pro Wrestling champion, the Blood Countess herself, Sabrina Kyle.
Now, it is fantastic that Sabrina Kyle, the Courage Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, is showing her full support for Zyla Berry, one of her best students, and you know, it's still got to be mind-racking, you know, wondering why it is her family would partake in such, you know, an atrocious team-up.
Wait a minute. Okay, put that away.
Come on, Jeff, you don't need that, buddy.
Well, the referee, again, I think Zyla got in Jeff's head after that match where Zyla defeated him, and I think that it's gotten him a bit, and that's why he's reached this far to try to play some mind games.
Combined, they both share victories over one another. I can only imagine how far this is going to go in this, well, a family barbecue of a matchup, I would say.
Well, there you go. Look at this. Oh, well. And wow, Jeff, he knows every trick in the book, even ones that haven't been written yet. Look at that. Like getting that experience.
Went from that hard arm lock from Zyla Berry, and Jeff turned that around in his favor. Still using some sneaky advantages, however.
And you know, and Jeff Black once told me, he's like, you know, Bill, I hear you on commentary saying how I know every trick in the book. Let me tell you something. I wrote most of those tricks.
Like handwritten? Like you just took a pen and pad and just started like page after page, just started writing down each and every trick. I mean, he must have, you know, just such dedication towards. Well,
Zyla knows some tricks of her own, apparently.
It would seem so. She has learned a lot from Sabrina Kyle, and I'm glad that's showing. And, you know, it doesn't have to be all fair and love and war, but, you know, some sneaky maneuvers now and again. Just like I advocate for Temple using them. You know, you gotta go to both sides on this front. You know, it's never a big deal to go both ways when it comes to utilizing those sneaky maneuvers. You gotta do what you can to gain the advantage. And a nice Hurricane Rana from Zyla Berry onto Jeff Black, getting him back in the headlock, maintaining a position of control. Backing right up into the tag with the Courage Pro Wrestling Champion Sabrina Kyle. The blood countess and her student, nailing the chest of Jeff Black. Hard drop center of the ring and a double elbow.
Cover. Two and no.
And even though there was a hook of the leg, Jeff Black still had enough strength to kick out this day.
Oh my goodness, Sabrina Kyle again. She's held that title for the better part of 3 years.
I gotta tell you. Nice jawbreaker from Jeff Black. Center of the ring brings him down, and he has a choice to either tag in the Golden Experience herself, or, you know, continue his assault to wear down the Courage Pro Wrestling Champion. And the more successful offense and the chance of possible victory, he could be trying to line himself up for a shot at the title himself.
Again, these two right here, also very familiar with each other, known each other for many, many years, been a part of the same circle. But you know what, it's business in that ring. You gotta understand that Jeff Black does not like Sabrina Kyle for the fact that she is a champion. He believes he should be a champion. He believes he should be holding every title.
That'd be kind of heavy.
Well, I mean, hey, if anybody can handle it.
Well, absolutely. I mean, you know, the pay window doesn't make the pockets any lighter. So I guess as long as you're training yourself in that sense, you know, you win every belt, you train lifting them, you're probably going to build up a good amount of muscle there.
Well, again, Sabrina, a fighting champion. She'll take on anyone at any time. I know she's had her issues with Daddy Davis recently. Let me tell you something. She does not fear anyone. She's one of those fearless competitors I have ever watched. The time I've been involved in independent wrestling, and you know what? Again, some people would fear Jeff Black, but you know what? And I wouldn't blame them. No, not Sabrina.
He is an intimidating figure. Ooh, a hard hair whip to the ground there.
A hair pull. I think the referee barely caught it, but he's admonishing Jeff, but still. Jeff barely does things that a referee. Wait a minute. Again, this is where Jeff's experience comes into play. He's tying up the referee because he knows what's coming here. Look at this. Bad Nanny or Nana. I think she just said I'm damp. What do you think that means?
You know what? I think that is halfway to not dry. And given the garment that she happens to wear over her wrestling attire, you know, I'm certainly hoping it's the name brand stuff.
Yeah.
Jeff Black just taking total advantage of the 5 count on the ropes there, keeping his opponent worn down.
Zyla just chomping at the bit to get in there herself, but at the same time, she's staying focused. She's not getting frustrated. She's not letting the antics of Black or the bad Nanny, if you will, get
The teachings she's received are certainly paying off in that front. You know, most people, when it comes to like a family conflict, their minds would be all asunder.
Oh, wait, okay, so
what is going on here? Ooh!
And sent hard enough into the corner, and Sabrina down on her knees. Oh, look at that, she's down on her back. Cover with 1 foot. Okay, come on, you're not gonna beat the champion like that. I'm sorry.
Come on now, you gotta at least hook the leg there. That's how you at least make it to 2. Jeff Black.
Ooh!
Hard elbow to the top of the skull.
All that weight behind that elbow, just crashing down on the top of Sabrina's head. Oh,
what is this?
Yeah, he finally got to her.
This? Jeff Black keeps up this unheard of mannerism towards her. He's going to turn sweet to sour real quick.
Sila was doing a great job keeping her composure, but again, Jeff Black will eventually get to you.
Aside from keeping her worn down, these distractions, these little taunts are very smart. So that way, Zyla's grandmother in the other corner, she can lay away some cheap shots there, you know, to keep the opponent worn down, just to give her a chance to prove that, you know, she's more than just, you know, a senior citizen. She's more than simply somebody with knowledge. And getting that modern age experience and using some of her own knowledge and part onto Jeff Black, always learning, keeping your mind always fresh and open to new capabilities, new technique. It's only a wonder who's going to be able to pick up this victory, you know? It's hard to say. The distraction and the mind games with Zyla, well, I don't want to say physical disadvantage because we haven't yet seen Granny at her full potential, and I have to admit, hard DDT. I don't want to see an offense like that on Granny just in case, you know, the dampening, you know, turns the commentary booth into a splash zone. And I got to tell you, Bill, you're looking like a great umbrella right now.
Well, I couldn't agree more, and sadly, I wish I hadn't had to. But you know, and there's a tag. Zyla's in, and
Grandma,
she's gonna be taking Grandma to the home. Ooh, she doesn't care. She does not care.
Multiple knees. It looks like she's going to have to revisit the dentist for dentures. And Jeff Black breaks up the pinfall. Sabrina Kyle taking a hard shot to Jeff Black, getting him out of the way.
The longer this match goes, the more Granny's gonna miss 60 minutes.
Oh, the roll up, here it is. And only a 2 count.
I mean, what? Is there still, you know, she's gotta be in bed by 7. And the roughhouse on the outside here.
She's got her up. Wow!
Cover 1, 2, 3. Night night, Granny. Enjoy the NyQuil. Well, I gotta tell you, it just goes to show you don't need to have the same personality to be on the same page. What a great tag team effort from these two. Again, the Roughhouse's mind games backfiring here today, and you know what? And he looks pissed, for lack of a better term.
Well, it was quite unfortunate for Jeff Black that despite his efforts, he was
Well, Zyla Berry getting the better of him again. What's he gonna say now?
You want to run me into a post and bite my fingers and cheat and claw my eyes and pull my tights, pull my hair? You don't like following the rules like I do? I challenge you, Sabrina Kyle, and I know you ain't got the guts, but you and me, one-on-one, street fight. How about it? How about it?
Street fight?
Gauntlet has been laid down.
There's no way Sabrina's gonna back away from a challenge. No way.
She never has, she never does, she never will.
Hey, like I said, Sabrina will not back down from a challenge. She is a fighting champion, and a great effort from Blood Sugar here as Zyla Berry continues to impress as well. I can't wait to see what's around the corner.